Thunder Dave Steinman claims to have invented Mio Energy and to therefore be the natural choice for spokesperson of the brand.
Mio Energy is the greatest source of energy ever discovered.
Just hit the tag for me. Personal, portable Mio Energy.
I just went on a vision quest.
All right, back on the MMA Hour, and we are joined right now, honored to be joined. You know, we've been doing this show for 3 years, almost 3 years in June, in the great state of New York, in Manhattan, and perhaps the most famous MMA fighter out of New York has never graced us with his presence until today. We had to settle for the phone because he won't come in studio. For some reason, I don't know if he's ducking me or whatever. And now we finally got him, Matt the Serra. Matt, are you there?
Yo, what's up, man? Yo, there's a plane going overhead, so could you hear me okay?
I could hear you perfectly.
Yeah, I'm in my yard, man, because my kids are jumping all over me. But, yo, man, I'll come in and visit you sometime, bro. And I think didn't I call in one time when, like, Roy Nelson was in or somebody?
Yeah, but that was like that
don't count, though, that I made an appearance.
Yeah, that don't count.
That's a semi-appearance.
That was a semi-appearance, exactly. We want you in studio. I mean,
look at you. Look at you. I should be interviewing you. Look at you. Where'd you come from? You're all over the place.
You know, we have a smaller studio now. I'm not sure if you'd fit inside of it. How much you weigh right now, Matt?
Go ahead, dude. Can I curse on this or no?
Yeah, of course. Go do whatever you want.
Why don't you go yourself, Ariel? How about that? I can't say that to Dana when he makes chubby jokes, but I can say it to you.
Okay.
You know?
Well, it's good to hear from you. It's been a while.
I'm only kidding, man. Listen, I miss you, buddy. And yes, I am a pasta eater, but that's just the way I am. That's what I do. Listen, I'm a Ninja Turtle, homie. That's what I do. I'm still teaching martial arts. I'm teaching arm locks. I'm sipping espresso. You know what I mean? Like, I'm living the dream, but am I going to lie to you and say that I don't eat pasta? No, man. I freaking eat the hell out of it. I love it.
I love it, too.
You know? And I've done that my whole career. And then guess what? Then listen, we got something for you. Then I put down the pasta, and I switched to brown rice and some chicken. Now, you think on Memorial Day I'm going to chill out here and have my wife make me some brown rice and chicken, dude. You're out of your mind.
And I appreciate you coming on the show.
To, man?
I'm just doing this show on Memorial Day as well, and I appreciate it very much. I know it's a holiday, so we thank you for...
Yeah, it's all good, man. I'm about to take the kids to the park and whatnot. So
are you done, though, Matt? Are you done?
What's that?
Are you done, or are you still fighting? Are we going to see you back in the Octagon?
Man, you know, I'm gonna say, if I have to lean one way, I'm definitely gonna say you're gonna see me again, bro.
Wow.
I mean, I would like that. I like that you sound shocked by that. But the thing is this, man, I really got no answers for you as far as when and who and all that kind of stuff. I really think it's so official just to say you're done. Like, oh, man, because, you know, you never know how you're going to feel the next day. You never know if something comes up and excites you. But, like, right now, man, I got my plate full, and don't you dare touch that with a 10-foot pole, you Oh, do you really? What's on your plate? Oh, you jerk. Listen, no, man, I got freaking, you know, listen, man, I'm a lucky dude. We got a lot of stuff going on, man. I mean, I'm a busy guy.
I was actually just going to ask you about that. There's something going on Long Island right now.
We're very in tune, me and you.
Yeah. We're nice.
I don't know why you got to start the interview off with how much do I weigh. You really, behind that night, sometimes I get surprised that, like either Nick Diaz or Quinn Jackson want to smack you. But there's other glimpses of I'm like, oh, you know what? Yeah, I can see me smacking him too. But I do like him at the same time.
You know what? There's nothing better than, Matt. There's nothing better than a nice like hot plate of tortellini. You know, you ever have like tortellini and brodo?
I didn't know where you were going. I did not know where you were going with that. Are you eating tortellini right now?
No, but I'm just thinking about it when I hear you speak and whatnot. It's nice, right? Like a nice.
What is that, dude? What do you think I got? You think I got like a handkerchief like tucked in my shirt? I'm eating over like the Godfather table. What do you think I'm doing right now? I'm in my yard.
But usually on Memorial Day, and I'm Canadian, so I don't know much about this stuff. Usually you have meat, right? Isn't it like a barbecue kind of day?
Now let me tell you.
Yeah.
If you want to listen, there's a couple of things I know about.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
That we can talk about on air. One of them is fighting.
Right.
You know, the martial arts. I live it. I breathe it. And the other one is pasta. If you want to talk about either one, I know what you're talking about. Now, tortellini, for instance. I don't know where you come from, but listen, you're a Canadian, aren't you?
I'm Canadian, yes.
Okay, good. I love Canada.
The French wine thing. Are you going to call me Frenchie? Frenchie?
Big fan. No, dude, come on, listen. I just saw George last week, man.
I know. I want to ask you about that for Fuel TV, right?
Dude, I'm asking all your questions for you. Will you do your freaking job, please? I don't know where that came from, but listen.
Yeah.
Really quick, we'll get to George in a second.
Okay.
Tortellini. You could have it either meat or you could have it cheese inside, all right? Like a little round ravioli, you follow me?
Right.
Or sometimes, if you go to the right spot, you say mix it up. meat and cheese tortellini.
Wow.
Let's get back. Now, what are we told? Yeah, that's when you really want to get nuts.
That blew my mind. I never had that before.
Let me tell you something, bro. It's good. But go ahead. Now,
Okay.
what are we talking about?
So last week in Los Angeles, you, GSP, Renzo Gracie, and BJ Penn had a welterweight roundtable shot for Fuel TV. It's going to air later on this year. What was that like? What was it like being with George there? Because, we haven't really seen you guys hang out since UFC 83. Of course, you had Renzo there, so you had to bring backup to sort of be in between you guys.
Well, first of all, we never really hung out at UFC 83, all right? I took a little bit of a beating at UFC 83. Thanks for bringing that up.
Sorry.
But the thing is this. I like George a lot. In all seriousness, I think George is a great guy, man. He's a humble guy. He's a nice guy. He's like one of the humblest champions. He's not afraid. Wait till you see the show. I mean, he'll tell you exactly how he feels. He's not a macho guy where if he's scared, he'll tell you, man, I'm scared before this, and I'm scared. You know what I mean? I'm feeling this inside. I mean, and in a weird way, that takes a lot more courage than to be saying, listen, man, I never get scared. You know what I mean? So I have nothing but respect for George. For a guy that's accomplished all that he's accomplished, he's like one of the most down-to-earth guys. And, we actually went out to dinner later that night. I like George. I really do. You know what I mean? I think we'd even be better friends if we didn't beat the crap out of each other. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I have nothing but respect for George St. Pierre. I like him as a person. I like him as a fighter. And I think he's a great guy. I want all the best for him.
Not for nothing, Matt, as you people would say. I think you deserve a third fight against him. I think it's BS that you beat him once. He beat. Where's the rubber match? Doesn't that kind of bother you that you never got the rubber match?
Honestly,
yeah.
I don't listen, man. My last fight was over a year ago, and that's when Chris Lytle bouncing some bombs off my head. Don't get me wrong, it was cool. I got a nice scar off of it, and maybe I should have went for the takedown, whatever. But I'm realistic. I definitely would have to string along some, a few exciting finishes or something. To get
forget about it now.
Top of that line. Listen, the line is the wrecking crew in there.
Yeah.
And I would be the first to say that would be wrong. They go, you know what? What's this between us two? That guy hasn't fought in a year, but he did well. You know what I mean? That's just weird.
No. I'm not saying now. I'm not saying now. I'm not saying now. Let's not get crazy. I'm saying back then you deserved it. Yeah.
I'd have to get back on that horse.
Yeah, exactly. So let's get back to it before we let you go here and you can enjoy the day with your family. Is there a guy out there, realistically, not saying George or anything like that, is there a guy that could draw you back into the UFC?
Nah, dude, now you're looking for me to pick on Matt Hughes again. You know what's funny about Matt Hughes? Can I tell you this? And I'm not, dude, come on. And people, oh, man, look, he's obsessed with him. He has to bring him up in every...
Right.
It's not that. You know what's funny? I did a thing not too long ago, and it was what was it? They showed it already. Oh, yeah, it was the best of Matt Hughes type of thing, that type of thing.
Yeah.
They showed it already. And they interviewed me, Dana, Trigg, and BJ. So they interviewed me for this day at my school. And I go, guys, listen, before we get going, I don't mean him to bury the hatchet down. I know this is his special, but, was the guy... Was he brutal on me, or was he doing the right thing? Or how was, no, he didn't say a bad thing. No, nothing at all. No, he was very good, He said you had a rivalry and yada, yada. So, I go on there and I say, and listen, Matt Hughes was one of the best ever, and, what he accomplished was amazing. But then I watched the special, right?
Yeah.
And all of a sudden I got him on there, and he's like, dude, I got this guy. And I got him on, and he's going, Matt Serra. Now, dude, I didn't think he'd go this route again.
Yeah.
But whatever. I mean, he's like, Matt Serra, he when he walks in a room, he's got to be the loudest person because I really just want people to, he really wants people just to know that he's there. That's, dude, Matty, why would you go that route, dude? I purposely, we fought it out. I thought we hugged it out, you bastard. I mean, what's that about? Why would you do that? Why would he do that again? Like, if you start that up, I go back at you. But why are you bringing up that? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm being all, then you go back to my part, and I'm like,
yeah,
the guy was a great champion. I was doing it just like, I don't know, man.
I saw that clip. And
if that guy wasn't out of the game, that's definitely got it more. I mean, my last fight, him at the Garden, I'm holding out for New York. Don't you realize that? I don't got legs like Randy Couture. We're not having this conversation when I'm 46. But, I mean, I took that much damage over my years, and I can get my ass back in shape in no time at all. I mean, seriously, man, my body remembers. But, and hanging out with the big guy, that's what I do. But, why does that guy got to say that? Don't you think that's a little wrong? I mean,
I know, and especially at the end of the little documentary, you come in at the end when they do the sort of montage, and you kind of gave him props. I was like, wow, look at Matt sort of burying the hatchet here. So yeah, I know what you're saying. To me, this
You saw him say that, right? You heard it.
Yeah.
You saw it. Like, he goes in the room and he's the loudest person because he wants everybody. Hey, dude, you're really going that route again? I saw glimpses of your. I mean, listen, I'm gonna relax now, man. I know.
What about Sean Shirk?
You know what? Because that guy's not even. I don't even think he's fighting anymore. So
well, I think both you and him are sort of in the same place right now, looking for that big fight. What about Sean Shirk? We had him on a couple of weeks ago. I think that's an interesting fight for you.
Yeah, you know what? That would be interesting.
Right?
And you know what's funny? I might actually have the reach of that guy.
One of the few times.
What does he say? Does he say 5'6"? He doesn't say 5'7", does he?
I think he says like 5'9".
Now I know you're full of it, Ariel, and I think you're just starting trouble. You're hysterical. You got to come visit my school sometime. Practice with the questions you ask and the guys you piss off, man. You better start training some freaking arm locks.
Who says I don't?
Oh.
Who says I don't?
Who says, Ariel?
Who says I
calm
don't?
down, pal. All right, well, Fenty. I'm not saying against me. So you're training? You over at Henzo's?
Bro, I keep things close to the vest. You know what I'm saying? I don't go around giving free plugs to gyms. You know what I mean? You got to pay for that kind of thing.
Wow, dude! Don't turn into a man. I like you. Okay, I know you're joking anyway.
Matt,
no, but seriously, plug my gym.
Okay, Sarah. What is it? SarahBJJ.com, right?
That's it, of course. What is it again? What did you say?
Sarah B. I go. That's my homepage. When I open up my computer, it goes straight to that. I just like to keep tabs on you.
Does that mean we officially ran out of steam here?
Exactly.
Let me tell you something. Did you see Game of Thrones last night? That was freaking awesome.
I don't watch that.
Don't compare me to Tyrion Lannister. I'll kill you.
I just became a father, so my TV viewing has.
Oh snap, man! Let me tell you something. What do you have, boy, girl?
Boy.
Yeah, that's true, because they say fighters have girls. But listen to me, that's great, dude. Congratulations, man.
Thank you. I appreciate it. What's for lunch today?
Let me tell you something.
Okay.
In the beginning, they're kind of like little potatoes, and of course you got that, that biological like feeling of love.
Yeah.
But wait till like my little one, Maria, she just turned 1.
Yeah.
So once you hit the 8-month mark and up, then it's all gravy. Then they're running to you, and dad, they got the arms up, they're dancing. That's when it really gets fun. You know what I mean?
I can't wait.
Right now, don't get me wrong, they're sitting there drinking the booby, and there's like flopping there, and they're crapping. So you're like, man, this is all there is to it. Nah, it gets better, dude. It's about experience. I got experience,
That's good
got
to know.
my second kid, so
wow.
it's all fun.
Final thing,
Congratulations.
Matt. Thank you very much. Final thing, Matt. What's for lunch today?
You know what, dude? Let me tell you about the whole shtick with here. You know what I mean?
I just want to know.
Dana gets away with this.
Yeah.
I'm going to see you, bro. Don't you realize that?
I know. But I love
what you're training on the low.
yeah,
you
on the
DL.
DL.
Out a ninja smoke bomb to get the out of there when I see you. All right?
All right.
Because listen, this little chubby Italian will make you his bitch.
Okay.
Just so you know.
All right.
I like you, bro.
Okay.
So I'm not going to go that route. I'm not going to get I'm going to stay Joe Pesci from Cousin Vinny, bro. I'm not going to go into the casino.
At least, Matt, I do it to your face. I'm like that guy from that show on Versus who did it behind your back. Remember that guy? That Fugazi?
That guy.
Remember that Fugazi guy on that show on Versus that we were on together on the Daily Line when they had you on in studio and then they were talking behind you behind your back.
Oh, whatever happened to that wannabe Dave Chappelle? Whatever happened to him?
I don't know.
You don't deal with him no more?
I don't deal with him anymore. That show's no more.
Oh, he made it big, though, that guy.
Apparently.
Oh, no, wait, quite the opposite. The guy fell off the face of the earth. There's a reason.
Yeah, there's a reason.
I went in there to promote my trick fight that time, and he's like, and he had his ammunition already. I thought I was walking into a friendly interview. I see you there smiling. And he's like, so, you guys the oldest guys on the card or what? And I'm like, dude, what are you, a Lucky I was able to curse on that show.
Yeah. Well, all right, man.
Tool. All right, okay. Shoot me right off the show. Listen, Ally Quinn is going to do awesome next week. Am I going to see you there?
Unfortunately, I will not be there.
Dude, listen, you're husband and a father. You're doing the right thing. Ariel, listen, as always, I'm always a big fan.
Thank
Soon
you.
I'm going to be into the studio to see you.
Oh, can't wait.
Right?
We're going to open up the doors.
I think I hear the ice cream truck. It's not for me. It's for my kids. Listen, don't be a wiser.
Okay.
I'll talk to you later, man. All right, bro?
Thank you, Matt. Good luck on Friday.
Peace.
There he is, Matt the Terra Serra. What a guest. Good to have him on the show. We did, actually. He is right. We had him on once, way back when Roy Nelson was on. That was a weird one back in the old studio. So it is very good to hear. Very good to hear him back on the MMA Hour. And he's actually active on Twitter, twitter.com/Matt Serra UFC. So check him out.